From the Detroit Free Press, it's Wednesday, May 26th. Here are today's top stories, presented by Bush's Fresh Food Market. Bush's has over 4,000 Michigan products, including the freshest fruit and vegetables, meat, seafood, and baked goods. Stop by one of Bush's 16 locations for the personal service you expect from your neighborhood grocer.
Reporting for the Detroit Free Press, I'm Mariam Marini. Virtual public meetings in Detroit may be coming to an end soon. With a decrease in coronavirus cases and an increase in vaccination rates, leaders in Detroit must decide by the end of this month whether or not to extend a local public health emergency order that would keep public meetings virtual. Detroit Chief Health Officer Denise Fair's current order expires May 31st. In partnership with Detroit Documenters, the Free Press, and Outlier Media reviewed local government meetings in Detroit held virtually over the last year. Virtual meetings have presented an array of challenges while expanding access, but whether that expansive accessibility has raised pressure on elected officials or aided democracy remains up for debate. Our review found that many technical difficulties, while often appearing unintentional, made public participation difficult. The increased control officials can exercise over a virtual platform like Zoom has raised concerns that public participation, and especially dissent, is being stifled. For more on the accessibility and transparency challenges virtual meetings have presented and what the future of public meetings could look like, visit thefreep.com.
I'm Frank Witzel with the Detroit Free Press. Authorities are investigating and likely to charge a man with felony animal cruelty after they said he smashed and then stomped on a blue parakeet in an Allen Park pet shop. Police said a 22-year-old Dearborn man walked into Critter Pet Shop seeking to return the $30 parakeet. He seemed angry. Shop owner Michael Sims offered to give the man store credit for the bird. He opened the small carrier it was in and saw the pet was injured. It was bleeding from a wing and may have been bitten. The man then grabbed the little carrier with the bird in it, threw it onto the ground, and stomped on the bird twice, the store video shows. Police said the customers in the store seemed traumatized, and authorities are expecting to bring charges against the man.
I'm Sue Solaski, Detroit Free Press food writer. One World Market, a Japanese grocery store in Novi, is planning a big expansion. Plans are for the space to house a Noble Fish and White Wolf Japanese Patisserie, both Clausen-based businesses. The market is expanding into the building formerly occupied by the Library Sports Pub and Grill next door, which closed in March. The entire 34,000 square foot concept is branded as Noble Village, a food hall concept with a theme or entertainment aspect along with the grocery store is planned. The planned expansion is in the early development and planning stages. The goal is to bring Japanese cuisine and other influences from Southeast Asia as an experience under one roof. On the second floor space of the pub will be a community center for parties, private events, and conferences. During the renovations and the expansion, One World Market will remain open, but starting immediately, the outdoor patio at the former Library Sports Pub will be open to One World Market customers.
I'm Kyle Davidson with the Detroit Free Press. Have you ever dreamed of owning an abandoned church off the shores of Lake Superior? What about retiring from your day job to go kayaking on Torch Lake? Well, you might get your chance. The Michigan Department of Natural Resources is offering up 10 pieces of property in a land auction held through June 15th and 16th. In addition to the Torch Lake and Lake Superior properties, the DNR has a variety of other parcels available, ranging in size from 60 acres to just under half an acre. Bidding is currently underway and will end on June 15th for Lower Peninsula properties and on the 16th for Upper Peninsula properties. The auction is hosted at SheridanAuctionService.com. There is no minimum bid. The current high bid will be visible throughout the auction. Full details on each property are available at michigan.gov/land-for-sale.
I'm Andrew Hammond for the Free Press Sports Department. The Chevrolet Detroit Grand Prix will be welcoming back its fans for 2 upcoming races on Belle Isle. Race organizers on Tuesday announced that ticket holders will have full access to the paddock area where they can meet and see the stars of IndyCar and the ISMA Series just weeks after the Indy 500. Last week, the Grand Prix announced that more fans will be allowed in light of the state relaxing its pandemic attendance restrictions. Tickets for all 3 days, June 11th through the 13th, are available at detroitgp.com/tickets.
For more stories from the Detroit Free Press, be sure to check out freep.com. That's FREEP.com. If you're a fan and want to support our quality local journalism, subscribe. Go to freep.com/special offer.